Hey everyone, hope you're doing well in your community groups, and just want to encourage you. Tuesday morning, starting February 20th, we're going to gather here at the Totowa campus or the Ringwood campus for a time of prayer together for the weeks leading up to Easter. And that's the Lent season, and we wanted to take those weeks to pray, to ask God to move, maybe for courage, for inviting, for the folks who are going to come out and hear the gospel. We're going to pray that lives and eternities are changed as we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus on Easter in just a few weeks. It's actually a really early Easter this year. And so we're going to get after that February 20th and hope you'll join us at one of the campuses for a time in the morning of prayer. And we're going to fast together as a church, and that could be a one meal. If it's brand new for you, you might choose to do a sundown to sundown. That's traditionally what I do. Or you might choose to do a full 24-hour day. However the Lord leads you, if you want to do that, I'd love for you to join us. We're going to do that on Tuesdays leading up to Easter. This week we looked at wisdom in our marriages in the book of Proverbs. And the big kind of theme that held the sermon together was a proverb that said marriage can be like a great crown, or the wrong person can be like rot in your bones. And what we talked about is so much of the difference in our marriages of them being like a crowning, dignifying blessing or slowly rotting are very little things. It's the way we communicate, it's nicknames, it's jokes, it's the time we spend, where our time goes. It's about how we handle conflict. Do we attack one another? Do we attack the problems? And how we forgive. And just like with things that rot, it's slow and it's tiny and it happens over time. One of the saddest things is to see a marriage that's rotted to a place of destruction. And it so often was slow, tiny comments, tiny decisions, little things that over time it was like the constant dripping that eventually wore away the foundation. And so we just spent some time talking about those things, dealing with those things, and we'd just love for you guys to have just a good, honest discussion tonight. What are the things you see in the world where people make the mistake, whether it's through criticism, whether it's through time? What was a challenge for you? What's something you're just going to be proactive about and get after? And then as a group, how can we pray for each other? How can we encourage each other? What's one of the greatest things you've done for your own relationships, your own marriage? If you're single, if you're someone who is not married, what's something you desire to do for your relationships to build strong relationships? And hope you guys have a great discussion and look forward to hearing how it goes.